Hey, you right guys, Truthmunch is Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 22 of One Tree Hill Season 1, the finale. I watched episode 21 about 3 hours ago, did a bit of editing, had a shower, freshened up a bit, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to watch the finale because I need to see what happens. Lucas does actually leave Tree Hill, or if he's just chatting a bit of shit, if Keith ends up leaving, if, I don't know, Nikki's going to be much more of a problem, probably will be. So yeah, I'm sure we'll get to like the big basketball game as well in this episode, I'm assuming, with Dan being the coach. So there should be a lot of good stuff with this episode, hopefully. So yeah, episode 22, the finale. We'll go through my top kind of 5 characters at the end of the season and just see how that changes. But as you guys know, I have loved this show. I've loved it. I think if I go onto One Tree Hill on track at the moment, I can actually get the exact episode, my thoughts on the show, because I was watching this in the OC alongside at the same time. I've not watched the OC in a while, but I do plan to get back to that. But I remember in the early episodes, it was very much so I preferred the OC to One Tree Hill. And then we got to, it was episode 6. It was the one where Nathan and Lucas kind of had to hit the road by themselves and work together to get out of that situation. It was that episode onwards. And then every single episode afterwards, I just fell in love with the show more and more and more. It's had some bangers in this season, so hopefully it ends strong with the final episode, fingers crossed. So yeah, episode 22. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to One Tree Hill, then a link to the Patreon page will be down below in the description. And one of the comments down below where, like I said, they should be around halfway through season 2. I'm not sure exactly how many episodes, but it should be about halfway. For now, episode 22. Let's do this.
Some people believe that ravens guide travelers to their destinations.
Oh, we're getting deep.
If the Ravens lose this one, the season is over.
Tonight's
Yeah,
obstacle
no
is
shit.
Masonboro. Win, and you're one step closer to a state championship.
Yeah, we're just starting off with it, I guess.
Lose, and be losers.
You know, Haley, if you're gonna manipulate him, you should aim a little high.
Where did he come from?
And remember, payback is hell.
By the way, nice tattoo. Real classy.
Oh, Dan, just
Just
pipe
moments
down.
away from the beginning of this playoff game.
Oh, we're going to get
Really?
flashbacks through the app and then we'll end on the...
On the eve of our divorce.
I didn't know you were leaving for Karen.
No. All you knew is that I would do right by you and Nathan. Which is something I've tried to do every day since then.
You failed. You have failed.
Picture of Peyton didn't mean anything, okay?
It did to me. Clearly you still have feelings for her.
I saved that picture back when we were still dating.
Yeah, thank God, I was worried a bit then.
Walk away and let Haley deal with the fact that she's clearly threatened by a sexual relationship. My heart says...
What's your heart
"Just
saying,
forget about your
Nathan?
pride, you idiot.
Love this cheesy ass scene in the rain as well. That's class. Oh, God, yeah. Well done, mate. So, last episode was pointless. No, I remember that story, but... Because they made up super quick about that. I can't believe we left it a week to say that was from when we were dating.
Hey,
This is your night. This is your gym. Take no prisoners. Hands in.
Let's win this one.
Take no prisoner.
Take the old man. You win it for yourselves. Come on, boys. What are we gonna lose? 1, 2, 3, never more. Hey,
Let's win this for White. No.
Yeah, there is. I also never said thank you for rescuing me from the accident.
you should be on the floor by now for practice. Go run 21
great.
sprints.
That seat's reserved for my friend Peyton. Your friend, huh? As far as she knows.
Wait, what?
So where's Jake, Brooke?
I am confused. Is Brooke on some wild mission?
All night, baby, all night. Shut up, you little punk.
One insult, Dan. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about these flashbacks. I feel like they're just doing them too much. I've had like 7 flashbacks.
I'm leaving because I can't look at you anymore without my heart breaking.
I can't either, Keith. I don't blame you on
How many
that one.
relationships have you had since Dan? It was a dark day when you said no to my proposal. But, you know, I can live with that. I don't need
Yeah,
you.
Keith really needs to leave now. It's
But you
getting
gotta
tiresome.
open up your heart to somebody.
Well, she was doing that to Peyton's dad.
Brooke, it's really important to me that Nikki never finds out where Jake took Jenny.
I know it's important to you, Peyton. That's why you can trust me with this.
So she still hasn't told you?
No, but she will.
Oh my god, we're going everywhere.
Tight again.
Not that I care, but
Unreal, Brooke.
I just really hate Peyton to betray her trust like this.
Yeah, well, she's got it coming.
Does she, though? Does she? Are we not over this still, Brooke? Oh my lord. Flashback time.
You okay, man?
Yep. This app does not have any structure. It's... I don't...
I want you to know I'll protect him with my life this time.
I don't like Keith have nothing to say with it other than... Yeah, I need the company.
Don't allow it.
What?
Oh, are they about to have sex? Cool.
Haley.
No, it's okay.
Let's have Shreks. Fair play, fair play. They're still the best couple.
Webcast at ravenshoops.com.
Ooh!
A Mason Brewer player.
Yo! Man, they really have to like break his arm to try and win.
Really love Jenny. And I worry about him.
Glad you told me, Peyton.
If Brooke does this, Payne and her are done.
How are we doing? Coach, we should get a mix raid. I think he's done for the night. Whoa. Are you sure?
Whoa,
Well, I can't be
we
sure
need to
without
win
the
this.
X-ray. But if you were my kid, I wouldn't risk it.
It just feels a little weird. What'd the doc say?
He said he'd be fine. But if you want to sit out, I can't make you play.
Oh my god, this is unreal.
Kid says he wants to play, Doc. But I'll tell you what, as soon as the game's over, we'll get him an x-ray, okay?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the doctor wouldn't allow that. They'd be like, no, he's done. And he's just walked off and be like, yeah, sure, okay, cool. What?
Players, we all signed this ball for you. Sort of a get well card.
You know,
Hey.
I've been around this game
Where's Tim's
practically
name?
my whole life. You take your shots, no regrets.
Yes, it's like an anime. It's like Naruto. Whoa.
The Ravens for another two. Nathan and Lucas Scott have taken over, keeping the Ravens in close, but it may be too little.
Tim really be trying.
The Ravens need to stop.
Got anything left in that shoulder?
Lucas ain't gonna score.
A little bit. Come on, man.
Or he will and he'll have to be taken to hospital and he'll half die.
Full court pressure.
Oh my god, 18 seconds? Jesus!
Time is running out. He wants the Birds to
This could go either way, I actually don't know.
trap at half court. Lucas
Go on, Luke!
gets the ball free. Nathan Scott grabs it, calls timeout. A sensational steal. The
Mad.
Ravens have it, down by 2.
Who out there is scared? Who's scared? Because if you're scared, you sit your ass on this bench. I don't want you on that court. Nathan,
Okay.
get the ball in your hands, okay? 5 seconds, okay? Then shove it down their throats. Great players make great plays, Nathan.
No. He's gonna pass it to Lucas.
So the Ravens break the huddle. 12 seconds left on the clock.
12
They need a basket to tie,
seconds?
A three-pointer to win. Lucas Scott will throw it in. He does
Go
it.
on.
Finds Tim Smith.
Yo,
Swings it to
it's
Nathan
kind of
Scott.
intense, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually
We're
invested.
at 8 seconds. Now 7. Nathan works out top. 5 seconds on the clock. Now 4. He spins to the basket. And then passes to Luke for the three-pointer and the win.
Fuck no! Oh my god! No! Oh, dude! Oh no! That hurt me. Oh, that hurt me, dude. Oh, gutted. That hurt my heart. Oh, yeah, go on, Dan, rub it in.
Look at me, Nathan. Because I want to see your face when you explain to me why you didn't run the play I told you to. Take off that jersey. You don't deserve to wear it. None of you do! Why did you disobey me and pass to Lucas when you knew?
When I knew what, Dad?
Go
That
on.
Lucas shouldn't have been in that game because of his injury? Because we both knew that, didn't we?
Watch it.
I should have hit the shot. It's my fault.
You're damn
Oh,
right it's your fault. You let your
God,
teammates
it's a
down.
mess.
Teammates you shouldn't have had in the first place, by the way.
At least he took a shot. Unlike you. What did you say to me? You heard what I said? I said at least he took a shot. It's more than you did, right, Dad?
I wouldn't go there if I were you, Nathan.
Do it.
Why not?
Do it.
You're talking about letting down our teammates. Lucas was there all game. He played in pain and with an injury you knew about. But he wasn't a coward like you were.
Tim, go get security. Tell my son's been beaten to death.
He played hard. We lost.
He's bugged.
We've nothing to be ashamed of. Except maybe our coach.
Whoa. Get security, tell him my son's been beaten to death. Yo, Lucas and Nathan, I love him. Nathan backing his boy.
So what'd you do with the ring?
I'm driving it. 89 Land Cruiser.
I could have given you a better deal.
Well, I'll consider that your goodbye.
Yeah, great.
Keith.
Yeah?
Never mind.
Oh, just say it, man. Say it's your bro. Say you love him. Say bye. Just say something, man. Say something other than just garbage all the time.
I'm really gonna miss you, Luke.
I'm so happy the second half of this episode has been way better just because of the flashback shit's done. I don't mind flashbacks, but that just felt really weirdly structured with how they did it. And it was too much with like jumping back and forth constantly.
Told you I'd help you burn Dan's stuff if you want.
Yeah, that'd be an honor, wouldn't it?
Normally I sit with Whitey after every home game, win or lose. Hope you don't mind.
Yo, these two could hook up. If that happens, this will be the best episode of the season.
Yeah. With Lucas.
I don't think there's any romantic chemistry with these two, but for me there is. I just love them both.
What happened to us, Keith? How did we become so broken?
We fell in love.
Come on, do it.
And at
Please.
some point, the people that we love forgot to love us back.
And you missed a wide open look.
Yes.
Webcast.
No.
Ravenshoops.com.
Hey.
Doc says this eye thing might be a little more complicated than they thought it was.
Why he's gonna die?
Coach, you're gonna be okay, right?
Oh my god, yo, if they kill him off at the end of the season, they'll do what they did with Luke's and that, where they just have a flat line. Oh, they did! They did! Oh my god! Oh, that is class! Oh, that is class! Oh my god, yo! That is class! Oh my lord! My heart! Oh, my ship, I thought. I was like, oh, it's just never gonna happen, and there they are. Don't.
You know, Brooke, you should really try to be a better
Don't.
person.
It better not be the real
Nobody
place.
likes a bitch.
If we didn't see it, it could have said something else. I'm gonna hold on for hope.
Told her where Jake went.
Right. Did you actually?
She bought it just like we planned.
Boom! Ah!
It's gonna be a long
Thank
road trip to Seattle.
God.
I told you, Peyton.
Thank the Lord.
I know you.
Look, it's not what it looks like, okay?
No? Because it looked like you were having sex with my wife. Unless, of course, you both tripped and fell, your clothes fell off, and somehow you ended up on top of her.
What I mean is, this hasn't been going on, okay? It just happened.
You listen to me, you son of a bitch. Those are the last words you're ever gonna speak to me. You are no longer my brother. You understand that? You do not exist to me.
Oh, that's fine. Yo, man just punched. Oh my god. And it's better than him punching Keith, so.
Keith needs to be with someone right now.
He was with someone, don't worry about it, mate.
I gotta tell you, man. I never thought when we played that one-on-one game that I'd end up back here feeling like this.
Like what?
Sad you're leaving.
I'm gonna miss you.
Woo! Oh, this show.
You gotta do what you feel.
He's gonna miss
I
him.
actually wish you weren't gonna leave. You're one hell of a basketball player.
Oh, I love these two.
And because you're my brother.
Oh my god, calling him his brother.
Take care of yourself, man.
You take care of Haley.
Oh, this episode, the last 5 minutes have just melted my heart.
I miss you too,
Little brother.
Gotta get over.
Oh, damn, that was got me, dude. That's kind of emotional. Oh, Deb, leave him, man. Who cares? Oh, dishonoring it. But there you go. I had a benefit out of it. Wait, what? Oh my god, he's gonna die. Wait, what? He's been poisoned? No, I know he's having a heart attack, but man. Your Dan just had a heart attack.
Dan!
I'll leave it. I wanted it off.
Better hope I die.
Nathan, where's your sweatshirt?
It's in the bathroom.
Mad. They must have had sex.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go.
No, Lucas, please don't.
Haley, it's cool. I thought you weren't ready. I thought you were gonna wait till you got married. And I just figured...
Plans change. Oh, don't get vexed about it, man.
I expected it.
Well, we did.
Oh, sorted.
We did wait.
Oh, you did wait. Okay. Sorted.
What are you talking about, Haley?
It wouldn't matter if they did anyway.
We got married last night.
What? No, why? That's even worse. They're just going to gloss over that, really. Like, what? They didn't need to have that. They did not need to have that.
Predicts trouble ahead.
Are they taking the piss? Did they actually get... Did I misinterpret... No, she has a ring on her finger. Oh, fuck off. That's ridiculous. That is just... That is awful. Oh, that put a massive damper on the app. That was ridiculous. No, we got married. When? And just the fact they glossed over it and the next scene was just Lucas in the car with Keith leaving. Look, I'd rather they just had the characters have sex and that was it. Or they just come out and she was like, yeah, we are waiting. And they'd been like, okay, cool. But to have them be married? I felt like they had that. They pushed it in there to be like, please pick us up for season 2. Or maybe they did it in a way to just kind of be like, just in case they didn't get picked up for season 2, they solidified their romance with a marriage. I feel like they're the best couple. They're still the best couple. But if they were going to get married, I felt like we could have had more. And it should not have been at the end of season 1. And done like that as well. Done very poorly and rushed. Yeah, that was awful. The episode was very, very strong. I really enjoyed the episode. Especially like... minus that last scene there. The last 15 minutes were sick. Like, they were some of the best that One Tree Hill's been. We'll talk about the first 20 minutes, get that out of the way. I feel like that was kind of the weakest part of the episode, and I was worried because I felt like that was going to carry on throughout the entire ep. I thought the whole ep was going to be the basketball game spliced in with just flashbacks. And it just kind of... I get why they were trying something different. It was like the finale. They wanted to be brave and have loads of different edits and stuff, but... it just didn't really work for me. I felt like they were doing flashbacks too much, and even a couple of the flashbacks didn't even really need to be there. Like we had Karen going over to Keith's house. I don't know what was that, a tongue twister? Karen going over. That's kind of a bit of a tongue twister, you know. Karen going over to Keith's house. There we go. Boom. And just saying the same shit she said a billion times, where she's like, "Don't leave, don't leave," and I'm just bored of Karen. So. Yeah, there was just some flashbacks in there that didn't need to happen. I liked the Brooke and Peyton side of things where they sent Nikki off to do a thing and go to Seattle by herself to try and find Jake. I'm so glad they didn't have Brooke still being salty at Peyton and was going to tell Nikki where Jake would have been. Because if they did that, it would have really put me off Brooke's character even more, sending Nikki off and teaming up with Peyton. So I'm happy about that, and I'm glad their friendship, for the most part, seems to be back on track. So... good for them for that, and good for Brooke for not actually telling her where Jake was. That would have been awful. Then we had Nathan and Haley kind of planning to have sex, I guess. Let's have Shreks. And it was perfect until the last scene. Oh yeah, we got married last night. Oh my god. I thought like Fiona's marriage on Shameless was awful, but that was... that brings a whole nother level to the word rushed. A rushed storyline. Right, their romance has been one of the best parts of this entire season, and they ended it with that. I don't know. What do you guys feel about it? Maybe it's just me, but I felt like if we were going to do that, I should have waited until season 2. It feels like the writers just forced it in there to have a big dramatic ending, where they didn't need it. Like, you had dramatic stuff going on anyway. Like, you had Dan with a heart attack at the end of the season. You had Deb sleeping with Keith. And then you had the best part of the episode, which was Nathan and Lucas being bros and having the big bromance moment. The first big bromance moment I've been waiting for. And it happened in the finale, and that bit was like, that's all you needed. You didn't need to throw in a marriage in there. Like, why? I felt like they just felt like they had to do that, and they didn't. Because everything else was great. Talking about the Nathan and Lucas stuff, like their build-up this entire season has been done. But that's probably one of the most well-paced parts of this season was Nathan and Lucas. And how much they hated each other. And then you kind of saw they were starting to respect each other, but they still didn't like each other, like halfway through the season. And then the last kind of 4 episodes here, you could tell they really started to respect each other, and that kind of, you know, came out in the last episode here with them just admitting it and saying they'll miss each other and calling each other brother as well. It's what I wanted, and that's all I needed from the finale, and they had it. So I'm happy with that. That bit was solid, was the best scene of the entire episode for sure. So Dan having a heart attack, he'll be fine. I don't care. He'll be absolutely fine. I mean, I don't blame him for having a heart attack. Like, he just saw his brother have sex with his ex-wife. So, I mean, I ship Keith and Deb way more than I do. And it feels weird that Keith just left without talking to Deb about it. Like, I thought they would have had a conversation. Hopefully they still do, because I feel like they're a better couple. They have more chemistry for me than him and Karen do. Like I said, I've gone off Karen anyway, so yeah, a bit good that they didn't really have a conversation about it. It's just, you could have got rid of this proposal thing and just had him talking to Deb. That would have been better. That would have been a better scene. And being like, yo, I kind of was vibing with that sex sesh, you know. Yeah, we should probably talk about this. We should probably hook up again. That's what we needed. We didn't get it. Maybe we will in season 2. Fingers crossed. But I wasn't mad about that at all. Like, her and Dan are done. I get he's still a bit mad because, like, it's his brother. So I get why that's still like, not even a little bit mad, like very mad. But I don't care. I'm not angry about it. So I think that's everything. Oh, they lost the basketball and lost the season, and Whitey being in hospital. Whitey, I'm sure, will be fine. If he was going to die, they would have done it at the end of this season. And then Lucas missing the shot, which I'm happy about as well, because I feel like I don't like shows where they just win every game all the time, like winning, because it just feels like there's no real tension there. Whereas I felt tense with this match. This is like the best basketball match they've had. When he shot that shot, I was like, it could go either way, and he missed it. So that was because he got barged into it. If he didn't get barged into by that guy, he would have been fine with that shot, but unfortunate. So yeah, rating for the episode, I'm going to go an 8 out of 10. I think it could have been a little bit higher if we didn't have the flashback stuff at the start, which kind of, that was just weird. It just went on a bit too long and it was a bit too frequent. Overall, this season has been insane. I'd give an 8 out of 10 for the episode. And I'm going to give the season a 9 out of 10. Because even going back to the first 5 episodes, like I said, I've rewatched those and I gave the first episode a 6. And 4 episodes after that were 7s. But I'd change all those ratings, especially the pilot now, like rewatching it and knowing how much I like the characters and seeing how different they are. I'd up the pilot to like a high 7 or a low 8. So I'd probably change some of the other ratings of the first few episodes. And, you know, we didn't really, even looking back at those first 5 episodes, I'd say there's not one episode here that was bad. There wasn't like a bad episode. Every episode brought something to the table, even though they were kind of like weakish storylines and weak moments and characters being a little bit ridiculous, and there was like some character choices in there that were a little bit odd. But for the most part, I think this is a very solid season, and this is just season 1. We still have 8 seasons to go, and I'm not expecting those 8 seasons to be on this level. Hopefully there are other seasons that are better than this. I think I remember hearing that season 3 was really, really strong, and season 6, I think it was 6, someone said 6 or 4. And 2, I'm not heard bad things about any of the seasons, to be honest, so it's going to be exciting. As for characters, let's write them down. So we've got Karen, we have Lucas, we have Nathan, we have Haley, we have Keith, Peyton, we have Brooke, we have Mouth, we have Dan, we have Deb, we have Whitey, we have Nikki, we have Jake. We have Tim. I don't know his name. Peyton's dad. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 characters. I'm going to put number 15 is Peyton's dad. Number 14 is going to be Dan, because he is the worst. He is a good character to have in the show. I just don't like him, obviously. You're not meant to like him, though, so that's fine. Then, honestly, I'd say Nikki or... I'll say Nikki. I was debating Nikki or Karen, but Nikki was actually just evil. I don't think Karen's evil, which is definitely not evil. Then it would be number 12 would be Karen. Just really went off her towards the end of the season, as you guys know. Now we've got the big ones, so then I'd say Tim. Tim's funny, but he's not really a character. He's funny. He's just ridiculous. Then I'd say Whitey at number 10. We're getting into like really good characters now, because Whitey is still good. I don't love him. I feel like I'm watching Friday Night Lights, and the coach there is just way better. He is the main character, granted, so it's a little bit different. But okay, I'll go Lucas. He's a little bit boring sometimes, but he is a good character. He's a good main character. He could be a lot worse for sure. Number 8, Brooke. I love her. I love Brooke, but she just needs to do a bit more to really come back from what she did. You know what I mean? I don't know. She's on the right track, though. She's definitely on the right track. Then I'll say Mouth at number 7. Very good character. Really fell in love with him towards the final third of the season, so really like Mouth. He's at number 7. Jake at number 6. A lot better than I thought he was going to be. He was just kind of like the guy who was in the background for the first few eps, and then when they introduced Nikki and that storyline, he went up. And I really actually kind of like his romance. I don't know if it's a romance, maybe I'm looking into it, but well, definitely not actually, because Deb and Keith hooked up, so I can't look into anything now. It is a teen drama, so yeah, the romance between Jake and Peyton could go somewhere. We'll wait and see. Then I'd say Keith at number 5. Very solid character. He had a couple of boring moments in there at times, but I think for the most part he was very consistent in being a strong character. And I like that he's kind of leaving, so just kind of do his own thing for a bit. I don't ship him and Karen at all, so hopefully him and Deb work out. Then I'd say... So we've got Deb, Peyton, Haley, Nathan left. Peyton at 4. Which has gone up loads because she was the weakest main character for me at the start. Didn't really vibe with her for a while, but again, looking back on it, I would probably change my opinion on Peyton in the first few eps. I really like her. I liked her romance with Lucas, then I kind of went off it, and now I ship her with Jake. But she's a solid character. After the first 5-ish eps, I think it was, I really started to fall in love with the character a lot more, so Peyton is solid. Then I'd say Haley at number 3. She's probably been the most consistent in terms of always being the most likeable. She's always just likeable. Then at number 2, I'm going to say Deb. And then obviously at number 1, I'd say Nathan. Nathan has changed dramatically. Like, seeing how much his character's developed since the first episode. There's a couple of moments in there where he really could have started to go downhill, but you know, it wasn't anything too damaging to his character. So he's at number 1 for me. And Deb, I love her. Like, I'm surprised by how... Because Nathan was one of those where I was like, obviously he's not going to... Even like watching the first few episodes, I was like, he's not going to stay this much of a dick throughout the entire show, obviously. And he didn't in the first season. And, you know, he went above and beyond how good I thought his character was going to be. But Deb was one of those where I just found her really boring in the first 2 episodes. And I was like, not even boring, I just didn't care. I was like, who is... Okay, Nathan's mom, she's not going to be much of a character. She's just kind of here. And then she just kept getting more screen time. And then when she started to talk to Karen, and it kind of showed... Maybe that's what it was. I think because Dan was so bad towards Nathan, I just assumed Deb was going to be like a shit mom, because like, why would you be with someone like Dan? But then when she started to make friends with Karen and then got through with the divorce of Dan, I fell in love with her character, and yeah, I really like Deb. She's very likeable to me. I don't know if she'll stay. Deb's probably the one where it could go either way. I really hope they stay focused on a character as much as they have done. I hope she doesn't go back to Dan. That'll be the worst. Don't have Deb and Dan rekindle their romance. So yeah, just going from it again. Number 15, Peyton's dad, Dan, Nikki, Karen, Tim, Whitey, Lucas, Brooke, Mouth, Jake. Then top 5 are Keith. Number 4 is Peyton. Number 3 is Haley. Number 2 is Deb. And number 1 is my boy Nathan. So yeah, I'm happy with that list. We'll see how much that... I'll put season 1 here. And we'll see how much that changes at the end of season 2, which will be in about 5 months when I finish that. You know, I am kind of rushing through the show, so in a good way. So yeah, there we go, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Really appreciate the support on One Tree Hill. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. If you want early uncut, send links to the Patreon page will be down below in the comments and in the description. And in the pinned comment will be a link to the charity for the month. So just click that if you want more information on what that is. Let me know what you thought of the episode and the season as a whole down below as well. I'll be very, very interested to hear what you guys kind of thought of it. And I'll see you next time for Season 2, Episode 1. Until then, peace.